Little Johnny is in class, but the problem is, Mrs. Smith asks a weird question. If you could be covered in anything, what would it be? She asks. Little Timmy shoots his hand up and says, I would be covered in silver. Very creative, Timmy. Why silver? Mrs. Smith asks. Because I could sell it and buy a really expensive car. Timmy replies proudly. Smart thinking, Mrs. Smith says. Who else has an idea? Little Susie raises her hand next. I'd want to be covered in gold. Then I could sell it and buy 2 expensive cars. Mrs. Smith smiles. Excellent, Susie. Then she turns to little Johnny. What about you, Johnny? Johnny sits up and says confidently, I'd be covered in hair. The class erupts into confused whispers. Hair? Mrs. Smith repeats. Why on earth would you choose hair? Johnny says, well, my neighbor Aunt Mary only has a little bit of hair between her 2 legs, and there are a lot of fancy cars parked outside her house.